Hopefully, everyone has heard of the Great Wall of China, but a newer item is being attempted which is known as the Green Wall of China. To the north of China is the Gobi Desert, which is the fourth largest desert in the world, and the desert has been spreading southwards, blowing sand across larger areas of China, turning approximately 1,000 square miles of grassland to desert each year. The project, which covers the three northern regions of China, also has the slightly less catchy name of the 3 North Shelter Forest Programme, and it aims to halt, or at least reduce the spread of the Gobi southwards. The project started just under 40 years ago and is currently nearly halfway through its stages. However, maybe not everything is going as planned. The idea is similar to the Great Plains Shelter Belt that was initiated by President Roosevelt in the USA. Its aim was to reduce the impact of dust storms in that country, and in the states it did work, though a lack of maintenance may see the dust storms returning. In China, a pattern of gravel layers to hold down the sand and planting sand-tolerant vegetation are being used in combination with planting trees and shrubs to form a windbreak from the worst of the storms. Unlike other reforesting attempts around the world, what is actually being attempted in China is afforestation, as the area which is being planted has never actually had trees growing, and this may be part of the root of the problem. Though an estimated 100 billion trees have been planted in China by the end of the project, a lot less than that will still be alive and growing in the area at that time. Because there were a limited number of different variety of trees planted due to the need to plant both drought-resistant and frost-resistant species, a high percentage of them were wiped out by disease which rapidly spread through the rather weak and vulnerable plants. Other trees have died off due to the lack of water and poor soil quality, show that the area really isn't suitable for trees to flourish in. Most of the trees have been planted in a normal manner, but others, especially in the more remote regions, have actually been planted by aerial seeding. The water that feeds the trees and other plants growing in the area is generally fed by percolation, the water falling on the western and southern mountains in the area. The water then slowly fills the groundwater in the region. This relatively slow replenishment of the water in the region also creates its own problems when combined with a huge increase in the amount of water consumption, especially with the number of trees with roots which reach deep down in the water table. Dramatic loss of water in the region, combined with overfarming and pollution from China's factories and cars, could mean, instead of slowing the growth of the desert, the region could face a collapse of the whole area, leading to a dramatic expansion of the desert. What may be needed to make this project more sustainable is a slightly less ambitious planting schedule, more biodiversity in the plants, less farming, especially in grazing, added to soil improvements by adding organic matter to the soil. But such an attempt to thwart nature on this scale may actually be even beyond the power of China to achieve.